be the second video of this unusual show that I have no clue what it is going to be about yet. Just me, bored, talking to a camera. And anyone who watches this. So, hello people who are watching this, thank you. And, yes. I need to stop doing that. Random news that most people probably would not know of unless they work for Subway, which, because pretty much everyone who is unaware of where I work, I do work at Subway. See, I have a hat, and it says Subway on it, and it is a Subway hat. News with Subway. Currently, because of freezing temperatures in Florida, so everyone down in Florida is going like because they aren't used to cold weather during this time of year, and everyone down in Mexico, well, Mexico has the El Nino Rains. That's where we get our tomatoes and green peppers, Florida and Mexico. Subway sent out a little announcement note to all the Subway establishments about tomatoes and green pepper use in sandwiches. That's all you get to see. And I stole the note because we did not need it over there. We have like 7 copies. Because of the variations in color, size, and quality with the tomatoes and green peppers, we decided to implement a proportion fluctuation change. What do they call it? Formula reduction. That's what they call it, formula reduction. We normally put on 6 slices of tomatoes and 6 strips of green peppers on a foot long, and then on 6-inch it's 3 and 3. Because of the recent reduction plan with this formula and proportion control, due to the weather, we are now putting on 4 slices of tomatoes and 4 strips of green peppers on the 6-inch, or on the foot long. And then on the 6-inch we are putting 2 and 2 on instead. It is optional though. The stores that they sent this notice to are welcome to decide to go with it or to just keep going with the 6 and 3 that we normally do. What really caught my attention in this little note was at the bottom that says that this is an industry act of God. An act of God. Was the person writing this very religious, or was it just not proofread, or is Subway semi-religious? I have no clue. But so I decided to do some research and find out what this whole industry act of God thing is, because I wanted to know if it's actually like a term, like an industry term. So yes, I ended up researching this, and this is what I found. An act of God is a legal term, so it has nothing to do with religion in the legal terms, as something that cannot have been predicted, something that is beyond human control. And so Subway in their little note decided to put it in there because it's beyond their control with all this weather happening down in Florida and Mexico. If any of the Subway Corporation ends up seeing this video, no, I'm not being sponsored, and well, I work for you, so I just figured I'd put it out there in case somebody is at Subway and they feel like they're getting gypped on their vegetables, primarily their tomatoes and green peppers. I don't remember if there was anything else I needed to say. I don't remember. I don't think there was anything. So, if you're at Subway and you feel like you're getting gypped on your tomatoes and your green peppers, that's pretty much the only reason why you probably feel like you're getting gypped on your tomatoes and green peppers. So if that's happening, just feel free and ask if you can have some extra tomatoes and green peppers, because they do not cost extra.